Feeling a little off lately, wondering if what you're experiencing might be perimenopause? You're not alone. Hi, I'm Natasha Latoya, and today we're diving into what perimenopause really feels like. We'll break down the symptoms, share some relatable experiences, and talk about ways to navigate this phase with confidence. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about irregular periods. If you've noticed your cycle becoming unpredictable, you're not imagining it. One month it's super light, the next it's heavier than usual, or your period might show up late, or not at all. These changes are common as your body begins to adjust to fluctuating hormone levels. You see, during perimenopause, your ovaries gradually produce less estrogen. Estrogen plays a key role in regulating your menstrual cycle, so as its levels fluctuate, so does your period. It's like a delicate dance, and sometimes the rhythm gets a little thrown off. Think of it like this. Imagine a symphony orchestra. When all the instruments are in sync, the music flows beautifully. But if one instrument starts playing out of tune or at a different tempo, it disrupts the entire harmony. That's kind of what's happening with your hormones and your cycle during perimenopause. Now, you might be thinking, okay, Natasha, but how irregular is too irregular? And that's a great question. It's important to remember that every woman's experience is different. Some women may only notice slight changes in their cycle, while others may experience more dramatic shifts. If you're concerned about your irregular periods, the best thing you can do is talk to your doctor. They can help you understand what's normal for you and rule out any other underlying conditions. Remember, you know your body best. If something feels off, don't hesitate to reach out for help. Next, let's talk about the infamous hot flashes and night sweats, two of the most common and often most disruptive symptoms of menopause. Hot flashes are like a sudden wave of heat that takes over your body, making you feel as if you're standing in front of an open oven. They can strike anytime, whether you're in a meeting, at the gym, or just trying to relax at home with a good book. One minute you're feeling fine, and the next, it's like someone cranked up the thermostat in your personal space, leaving you feeling flushed and uncomfortable. Your face might flush, your chest might feel tight, and you might even break out in a sweat, making it hard to focus on anything else. It can be incredibly uncomfortable, especially if you're caught off guard in a public place or during an important event. And night sweats? Waking up drenched can be frustrating and disorienting. You're sound asleep, dreaming about something lovely, and suddenly, you're jolted awake feeling like you just ran a marathon, with your heart racing and your body drenched in sweat. Your sheets are damp, your pajamas are clinging to you, and you're left feeling hot, bothered, and a little bit defeated, wondering if you'll ever get a good night's sleep again. Both hot flashes and night sweats are a result of your body adjusting to lower estrogen levels, which can throw your internal thermostat out of balance. Estrogen plays a crucial role in regulating your body temperature, so when its levels fluctuate, your internal thermostat can get a little confused, leading to these sudden temperature changes. It's like your body is trying to figure out how to stay comfortable with this new hormonal landscape, and sometimes it overcompensates by producing too much heat. It's like turning the air conditioning down to freezing because you're feeling a little warm. It might cool you down initially, but it can leave you feeling even more uncomfortable in the long run as your body struggles to find a balance. But here's the good news. There are things you can do to manage hot flashes and night sweats, from lifestyle changes to medical treatments. We'll talk more about those strategies later on in the video, so stay tuned for some practical tips and advice. Now let's get real about mood swings. Hormonal changes can turn your emotions into a bit of a roller coaster. You might feel irritated, anxious, or even unexpectedly tearful. This can be overwhelming, but knowing it's tied to perimenopause can help you approach it with more understanding and patience. It's like your emotions have decided to throw a surprise party, and everyone's invited, even the feelings you thought you'd RSVP'd no to. One minute you're laughing along with your favorite sitcom, and the next, you're fighting back tears because someone ate the last slice of pie. And the worst part? You might not even know what triggered these sudden shifts in mood. It can feel like you're losing control, and that can be incredibly frustrating. But here's the thing, you're not alone. Mood swings are incredibly common during perimenopause. Remember those fluctuating estrogen levels we talked about earlier? Well, they can also affect your brain chemistry, particularly the neurotransmitters that regulate mood, like serotonin and dopamine. It's like your brain is trying to adjust to this new hormonal environment, and sometimes the signals get a little crossed. It's like trying to have a conversation in a crowded room. It's hard to hear what's being said, and it's easy to misinterpret things. But just like with hot flashes and night sweats, there are ways to manage mood swings during perimenopause. We'll dive into those strategies in a bit, so hang in there. Another common symptom is trouble sleeping, which can be incredibly frustrating and exhausting. You might find it hard to fall asleep, wake up multiple times during the night, or feel restless in the early hours, unable to get back to sleep. This lack of quality sleep can lead to fatigue and even amplify other symptoms, making it harder to cope with daily life. Remember those night sweats we talked about? They can strike at any time, disrupting your sleep. Yeah, those definitely don't help with getting a good night's sleep, leaving you feeling even more drained. But even without the added bonus of waking up in a pool of your own perspiration, falling asleep and staying asleep can feel like an impossible task during perimenopause. You toss and turn, you count sheep, you try every relaxation technique in the book, but your mind just won't quiet down, leaving you wide awake. And when you do manage to drift off, you wake up a few hours later feeling like you haven't slept a wink, still exhausted. It's like your body has forgotten how to sleep, and no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to find the off switch for your brain, leaving you in a constant state of tiredness. But why is sleep so elusive during this time? What is it about perimenopause that makes restful sleep so hard to come by? Well, those fluctuating estrogen levels are at it again, playing havoc with your body's natural rhythms. Estrogen plays a role in regulating your sleep-wake cycle, so when its levels are out of whack, so is your sleep, making it difficult to maintain a regular sleep pattern. It's like your body's internal clock has lost its battery, and it's stuck on fast forward, leaving you feeling out of sync. You're tired, but your body doesn't seem to get the memo. But don't despair. There are solutions. There are ways to reclaim your rest during perimenopause, and you can find relief. We'll explore some helpful tips later on in the video, so stay tuned for practical advice and strategies. Lastly, let's touch on a topic many women find difficult to discuss: vaginal dryness and libido changes. These are common issues that can affect your quality of life and intimate relationships. Reduced estrogen can cause discomfort and lower interest in intimacy. This hormonal shift can make it challenging to feel connected with your partner. It's completely normal and nothing to feel ashamed about. Many women go through this, and it's important to acknowledge and address it. The good news: there are solutions, from over-the-counter products to lifestyle changes and support from your doctor. You don't have to navigate this alone. This is a topic that many women shy away from, but it's important to talk about. Open communication can lead to better understanding and solutions. It's like your body has decided to hit the pause button on intimacy, and you're left feeling frustrated, confused, and maybe even a little bit betrayed by your own body. These feelings are valid and deserve attention, but here's the thing: you're not alone. Many women experience these changes and find ways to manage them effectively. Many women experience changes in their vaginal lubrication and sexual desire during perimenopause and beyond. It's a natural part of the aging process. It's a natural part of aging, just like wrinkles and gray hair. Embracing these changes can help you feel more at peace with your body. So, what can you do about it? There are several steps you can take to improve your situation. Well, the first step is to talk to your doctor. They can provide valuable insights and recommend treatments tailored to your needs. They can help you understand what's causing these changes and recommend treatments that are right for you. This might include hormone therapy or other medical interventions. There are also things you can do on your own to improve vaginal dryness, like using over-the-counter lubricants or moisturizers. These products can make a significant difference in your comfort. And if your libido is lagging, there are ways to reignite the spark, like trying new things in the bedroom or focusing on sensual touch rather than intercourse. Exploring new forms of intimacy can be exciting and fulfilling. The most important thing is to remember that you're not broken. Your body is simply changing, and that's okay. Your body is simply going through a transition, and with a little bit of self-care and support, you can navigate these changes with confidence and grace. Embrace this journey and take it one step at a time. Perimenopause is a unique experience for every woman. While these symptoms can feel challenging, Understanding what's happening to your body is the first step toward managing them. Remember, you're not alone. Millions of women are on this journey too. If you're finding it tough, don't hesitate to reach out to your doctor or support networks. And of course, stay tuned for more tips and insights. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching and take care.